Welcome everyone to our newest YouTube video. We're the Dimitrov-Boulay piano duo. My name is Dimitri Dimitrov.
And my name is Valery Gavrilin.
And today we are going to vlog a little bit a new piece we found, which is called The Little Clock by Gavrilin. We have uploaded something on Instagram, a little part of this, and we're just going to start and study the piece together. We've actually played it once together.
Once through, yeah.
So it's not completely prima vista, that's not the case. We're just going to start working on it. It's not that difficult piece, but it's very beautiful, and it's not always necessary to play the most difficult pieces. Shall we give it a shot from the beginning? Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if with soft
it's written
with the una corda.
So I
nice.
tried to do it because it's written una corda, which means on one string, which is what is written when you need to use the left pedal. And I'm actually curious if it's written everywhere, even to stop. So it's written that you have to do it throughout the whole piece, which I don't think will be nice, but it's nice to experiment with that, I think.
When you use the left pedal, you kind of muffle everything. The sound becomes more muffled, so I don't know if we would like that, but let's play it once more.
I definitely think that the intro, when Dimitar is not playing, is nice to be done una corda, so
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Didn't play on time the right hand. Can we do it once more from here?
Yep.
You know, for example, I was thinking here, he writes piano in the left hand, and then suddenly mezzo forte.
Ah, okay.
So I'm curious also, I never listened back to how the piece sounds, but it will be very interesting after that to hear. Does that sound nice? My initial instinct will be actually the opposite, to do.
Well, we can do both versions and listen back.
Okay, let's do that. Okay. So we'll do it until 2. The first time we'll do the left hand. So what? Just to tell you, if you're not sure about what we're talking about, he writes that the left hand needs to be piano and the right hand, my right hand, to be mezzo forte.
And why that is unusual? It's because clearly the left hand is the melody.
Yeah.
And the right hand is just something kind of.
That's just like, but perhaps that's the clock or something. I don't know exactly, and I don't know if that sounds actually nice. So we're going to do 2 versions now. One is where I play the left hand. The first will be where I play the left hand softer, and the right hand like the bells, or I don't know what is the when the clocks make the whatever. So the right hand is something like the clock, and you have the melody, and then the second version will do the left hand to be mezzo forte actually. So just reverse what the composer wrote. And the right hand to be piano, and see after that we'll listen back, and I'm curious actually what sounds, and of course feel free to comment and say which one you like better. Not that we will care, but it's nice to see your take on it.
Well, I think it might be actually nice to mention this, because very often students or even professionals are really scared to do something different than what the composer wrote. But I think that it's always, while it's important to respect, of course, the composer, it's important to remember you're the interpreter, and you play also this music because you enjoy playing it, and you should play it in a way that you enjoy it. So don't be afraid to express yourself in an experiment.
As long as you know the basics, how to phrase, the basic rules of piano playing, what makes piano playing good, beautiful, also correct in all the articulations. from then on you can really experiment a lot. Let's give it a shot with these two versions. So the first one will be the left hand softer, until 2 we are doing. I made a mistake. I started with the left hand.
I was thinking it was pretty loud.
Once more.
Yeah.
Cool. And now we will do the opposite. Left hand will be more. So what's your opinion? What do you feel for now? Even though we'll have to listen back and see how it, because sometimes it's very different when you listen back. But what's your feeling?
Well, I don't know if it's because we did it first. Like initially, our first instinct. Sometimes I tend to stick with my first instinct, which was exactly as Dimitar did. The very first time, the left hand more. So not the first version we just did, but the very first time. So I think that sounds much more natural, much more, I don't know, to my taste. But I'm not sure if that's because I would instinctually go with it. So yeah.
We'll see. Let's show them. So that's what we do whenever we have a very, very new piece. And actually, even in the future, when we know the piece well, that's what we do in our practice. Of course, we fix wrong notes, we fix mistakes, but also we experiment with interpretation. We never fix our interpretation. It's never fixed how we're going to play it. So sometimes I really surprise Elvira and she has to adjust very quickly. But yeah, we're just looking for nice things in the music. Shall we show them what happens after 2? Because it's actually interesting what the composer does.
Yeah.
Shall we play? Just listen to how nicely he develops the piece. I love that. You know what I was thinking about interpretation? It's exactly the sound of the clock is this. And then it's so nice. You can hear the clocks. And also, I don't know if you can hear, but you know when you have different clock, when you have one clock, you just hear one sound. But here is you hear different clocks. In my feeling, at least, you hear different clocks, and they have a different frequency, different tune. How do you say?
Yeah, frequency is
different
nice.
frequency that they're not tuned, but the sound they have is different, and it's like you hear these seconds, or you have the feeling that you have also old clocks that are out of tune or something. It's
and just slightly, not even a lot, but just a tiny
exactly.
bit. Yeah.
So you can imagine that they're out of tune, or they're old, or that just the clocks are just, they have one is tuned, has this sound, one has this sound, or one has this sound, and when they sound together several at the same time, you can hear the discrepancy in sound. It's fascinating what he did with this.
Yeah, and so these pieces that we're playing from Gavrilin, because we have vlogged now, I think this is the third piece that we're vlogging from Gavrilin, and they're called sketches, which I think describes them very well, because it's like a little sketch of a situation or an atmosphere.
Yeah, so you can imagine we'll play the game from 2 because I want to just hear it, and you can think of that. You can imagine that you're thrown back in time, that you're brought back in time. You know, like that you listen to the old clocks, or you're in a room full of clocks, or whatever your imagination comes up with. It's fascinating for me. It just triggers. I'm immediately, even the sketch, I'm imagining something from some very old clocks, even, or back in time. I don't know. What do you have something?
I have like, I think it's from a book, a scene from a book that you're in a shop just surrounded with tons of clocks, big and small, and all ticking and all like in a different frequency.
Fascinating.
And, it's showing a different time. Yeah, I think that's for me what it feels like.
So that's of course the amazing thing about music. It just makes you feel, it makes you see things, it makes you experience different emotions. It's beautiful, and everybody has something different to say with that. Let's do it from 2.
Yeah.
Here I want to the second bar. I do it like an echo.
Yeah.
Love that, right? Again, this kind of discrepancy in sound is unbelievable. In 4, yeah, here what we have to do is more
And less.
and less,
Yeah.
more and less. Can we do it from 4?
Yeah. There should be more sound there, actually.
Yeah, that's true, but that's the next section. So I think I just wanted to show them a little bit of our practice of this. We'll continue now studying the piece further. It's not that much longer, actually. We have one more page to go through, and in the coming videos we'll vlog this, and we'll go back to some of the other pieces that we've vlogged so far. You can check some of our videos. We've vlogged several times already different pieces, but we just wanted to share a little part of this piece because we thought that it was really a special one to play. Not difficult, but just playing with your, pulling some strings inside people. It's so
yeah, I think it's a very imaginative piece. It really,
very
I think,
interesting.
is immediately catchy.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. We actually like this composer. You can find him on YouTube if you type Gavrilin, and you can actually see this piece. You can listen to different pieces by him. He has something very special.
At least in the sketches. I honestly haven't heard anything else from him. I just listened to the sketches, and I think that we have vlogged already 3 of his pieces, so I think it's clear that we like his
we're
sketches.
definitely fans of this composer. Anyway, feel free to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our channel. Share the video with people you know who you think might like the video. Thank you for your support already here on this channel. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook. You can find us there as well. Something else?
I think that was it.
That was it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon again.